Hello, hello. It's Malcolm Saunders here from Lightseller. And beginning of September, wanted to let you know that the class calendar is now live. I have literally up until this day, September 10th, been adding new dates, new classes to the calendar. And we may have one or two more that are still added. Actually, in fact, I know there are one or two more coming, plus some Night Seller events that we have that are in the works, not quite released. So take a look at the calendar now and be sure to come back as we kind of move through week to week. And probably honestly, the best way to stay in touch is through the newsletter. So make sure that you're all signed up for that to get notifications as well as through Instagram, that kind of thing. And I just want to share, I want to kind of walk through what we have planned coming up. So I'm just going to do a little screen share here. And if you can go to lightseller.ca, that is where we're going to find the collections, classes, and events. You're going to scroll, hit live classes right there, and let's go through and walk through what we've got. So first and foremost, the Lightseller Super Class Pass. This is something brand new we wanted to offer this year, an idea we're kind of dreaming up. It's for those of you that are really committed and inspired. You kind of look at the class calendar, you go, oh my gosh, there's just so much on offer. How can I fit it all in? And yeah, this is your opportunity. And this class pass, it actually runs from September 2024 all the way through to June 2025. So right now, this is just the autumn class calendar. Then we're going to have the winter. Then we're going to have the spring. So you've got three calendar sessions where you'll be able to pick and choose from any of the classes that you might want to take. And you can do them again. You can do them twice. You can actually select to have the online class pass or the in-person and online class pass, meaning if you select the online, or sorry, the in-person option, we'll get you the online access as well. And you can kind of mix and match, choose. We've got an introductory price right up until September 21st. So, be sure, take advantage of that. I know a couple of folks I've spoke with are kind of mulling it over, thinking about it. There's one gal that she's going to nutrition school. She's like, this is going to be perfect to kind of accompany her studies, her deep dive into that. So yeah, the class pass, that's available now, something brand new, and love for you to check that out. There are a couple of foraging events that we still have in the month of September. And then, of course, as it cools off, there's just less out there, less available, and it just gets colder for us to kind of be on a plant walk together. So really, September's the last month, maybe possibly might do another one in October, but September is just ideal. The last one we did, there was tons of mushrooms that we were finding. And it's one of those things, like I get asked all the time, can you do mushroom walks? I want to learn how to forage mushrooms. And the biggest challenge, to be honest, is knowing when the mushrooms will be out and where. So it's actually almost impossible for me to plan a walk, especially in a calendar like this, weeks ahead and say, all right, on this date, we're going to go here and there's going to be mushrooms. When we went out last weekend, it was just the most beautiful, joyful thing. There were so many mushrooms, and it was a great bonus. And I'm pretty sure by the end of September, when we do the next kind of out of town foraging walk, that there should still be mushrooms at that time. So that's what we're hoping for. That's what I'm putting out there. So there's our first time foraging, which is in the city. It's about an hour and a half. We found a nice little park and just like open the mind, the perspective to what is growing all around us that you can access. And then our foraging for flavors, which is going to be out of the city a little bit longer. We go to a place where you can pick, you can harvest, and you're going to learn so many different species that you can harvest yourself. Okay, coming right up, September 14th, we have Yes, I Can. This is Jennifer Mortimer. So she's doing a class all about canning. And yeah, this is one that we've gotten requests for over previous years. And it's just not something that I do or have the skills to teach. So Jennifer Mortimer, this is one of her expertise. She's one of the lovely gals in the shop on the floor. You might recognize her picture. And she's going to be walking you through the art of canning. So that's September, Saturday, the 14th, and it's a 2-hour class, and that's coming up this weekend. Brittany Zier, the following weekend, will be aligning with your cycle. Yeah, how to tune in to the menstrual cycle. Amazing. We've done this class before. We've got a lot of great feedback from those that have attended. It's also a Saturday, 1 till 3. You can join online or in person. And then essentials of nourishing and supporting mothers, introduction to the 5 essentials of postpartum care to support the mothers, 3 days or 30 plus years. This is what blows my mind, about the work that Brittany does. It's not about women that have just recently given birth, although it can be. It's not about women who are about to give birth, though it can be. We've had women attend this class again that are, they're 25 years being a mom, but they didn't do that necessarily kind of healing postpartum work. And this is what Brittany goes into on how we can support our mothers through that process. There is the ever popular sourdough making class coming up. We do a part 1 and a part 2. You don't have to have taken part 1 to take part 2, but there are some differences, and especially if you're new, then you're going to want to start with part 1, of course, and that's with Lynn LaRoche. It's hands-on. You walk away with your own starter, and you'll be ready making your own sour bread, feeding that starter, and making sourdough. All right, the Elixir Crafting Life, Elixir Life, which is an Elixir crafting class, and boom, in the calendar, that jumps. We're already into October here, but doesn't time fly? So I think it's best that begin to plan out your calendar, look into the autumn, and start to book in these classes. So the Elixir Crafting, if you enjoy the beverages at the bar, you want to learn how we do them, I'll walk you through the recipes, and most importantly, the template that you can use for crafting your own nourishing superfood herbal beverages. Yeah, that's a lot of fun, this one. I really enjoy teaching it in person, online, 6:30 to 8:30. So that'll be a weekday, and would love to have you join us. So next one here, we got breathing with the forest. So this is actually a plant walk, but it's very specific to going out into the forest and looking to the plants that really support the respiratory system. So Angela Buick is going to be leading that one, and that promises to be a delight and a treasure. Least of all, that we'll be in the forest together talking about these plants. All right, coming up on October 5th, autoimmune recovery. I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody that you know. Jody Campbell, she's a functional medicine coach, and she'll be, going deep into this topic and how it all starts at the gut level. So yeah, if this is you, you want to learn more about your gut, your immune system, inflammation, and then these kind of practical strategies to address root causes, then this is the class for you or that person in your life that you know. October 6th, the complete herbal medicine making workshop. This is one that I teach, love doing it. It's good fun, and it really, really, really absolutely pairs with a wild plant walk, because once you learn how to identify those plants that are outgrowing in our ecosystem, it's like, what do you do with them? And so I like to say, the herbs that you buy, grow, or forage, you're going to learn how to take those and turn them into your own medicine, being salves, be it tinctures, be it teas, be it honeys, be it syrups. We go through all these different templates, and yeah, you are then empowered and on your way being your own medicine maker. Fermentation, we're actually added, we brought it back. So we've been doing the fermentation of foods, how to make sauerkraut, pickles, mustard, hot sauce, all these kind of foundational fermented foods. So that's happening October 12th, and then October 17th, this is what we're bringing back. It's been years since we've taught how to be your own soda maker, to naturally ferment these delicious, wonderful beverages, going back to the days of root beer and colas and these types of things. Of course, kombucha, jun, water kefir, ginger bug. There's going to be a number of different starters, fermentation methods that you'll learn, and then you pick and choose. What are you inspired by? What did you love the taste of? Jennifer Mortimer is going to take on this class and teach that in October. And here we go. Here's got our sourdough level 2. So again, level 1 is not a prerequisite, but you have to at least have some kind of foundational experiences working with sourdough to truly benefit from a level 2 class. And Lynn LaRoche, again, teaches this one. She'll take you to the next level. Brandon, Warren, previous Lightseller staff member. Many of you will know him, working here for a couple of years. He's going to be back this autumn talking about alchemy, herbology, astrology. It's a great class, and that is October 20th. Brittany Zier is partnering up with Stephanie Yaremko, and they're going to be doing what's called Planning for the Fourth Trimester. Again, that postpartum care. It's a 4-part series over 4 Sundays. And yeah, that's going to be great. And if that calls to you, definitely click on this and go right into the details in terms of what they'll be covering during each session. And this one is an in-person session only. So I hope you can join us and be there. I'm going to be offering the Be Your Own Brewer, learn how to make your probiotic healing herbal honey wine. That's in later in October. That's a good fun class, and lots of samples to be enjoyed, as well as be your own chocolate maker. It's been a staple of Light Cellar that I've taught year after year, month after month. I'm about down to kind of once a quarter now that I teach this. So the next time will be October 26th. So hopefully you can join in person, online for that. And again, it'll pop up in the winter and the spring calendar again as well. New to the class calendar is Get Your Lymph Flowing for Less Pain, Greater Ease, and a Youthful Glow. Sasha Kalivoda, man, she is a force. She's got incredible knowledge and wisdom that she'll be sharing specific to the lymphatic system and how that is just connected to everything. We had a hard time kind of really narrowing down on her title because like just her like just like everything. Yeah, so it's going to be amazing. So she says if you want better skin, more energy, less pain, healthier hormones, clearer thinking, a better memory, whatever it is, insert your goal here. This class is for you because you're going to learn how the lymphatic system is so key, so optimal to all these systems, all the health goals that you want. And Sasha's going to tie that all together, including having a nice little lymph-focused elixir that should be serving in the class. But it can be taken online too. All right, next one here. This is a kind of a return, which is natural perfume making. So Brandon Warren, again, the alchemist, going to be showing how to craft your own custom scent. Natural, of course, right? No artificial fragrances, nothing like that. Just the only botanical goodness that Brandon will bring into this class. So you'll walk away with your own scent from that class that you will have custom blended. Ramona Remisat, she's doing What's Wrong with My Gut, the hidden truth about GI upset. If you have anything that's kind of in that realm, right? IBS, Crohn's, colitis, the list goes on and on of these kind of, diagnosed conditions, or even just like, the tummy, the whole digestive system is not happy. Ramona is an amazing, amazing resource. She's been through it this way, that, and the next to doctors. She goes to conferences. She's really like hyper specialized in this and brings her knowledge from nutrition and herbology, as well as the medical field, what tests you want to do, these kinds of things to really help guide you through. So that'll be happening live again, October 28th. And then November 2nd, oh my gosh, we're into November already here on the calendar. Tallow making. This is a super popular one. Tallow, it just kind of hit the scene with all the different kind of tallow products that are coming out. You can make them at home yourself. So learn how to take, things like beef fat and then render it down into tallow, and then how to turn that into your own balms and salves. So that's a really good fun time. Next, November 3rd, face yoga. This is with Hannah Beth. Again, one of our lovely gals down on the floor at the Elixir Bar. Amazing, glowing skin, beautiful complexion. And she'll be talking about some of her practices, face yoga. All right, check that out. Now, moving on to page number 2, the calendar just keeps on going. Let me just got to reset that. We got to load the page. Oh, there it is. It was okay. Tallow and soap making. So this class on November 9th is again looking at how to render tallow, but specifically how to turn it into a soap. And this is all about the idea of you being the urban homesteader, right? Like reclaiming some of these kind of old world skills. What a great opportunity. We have Hannah Beth again, November 10th, Chinese Medicine Explained, right? If you've ever been wondering about TCM, you hear all these buzzwords, what does it actually mean? Hannah Beth will be kind of breaking it down and sharing the principles of TCM in kind of very basic easy to understand, but most importantly, easy to implement to help bring greater health to your everyday. And here's somebody here, Madeline McKinnon. She's going to be back for a one-time only class. This is November 23rd. So menopause mastery, how to thrive through menopause. Best foods, herbs, supplements to help balance hormones through perimenopause and menopause. So, she is one of the earliest Lightseller staff members and has gone on to create her own business and write her own cookbook, the Hormone Type Cookbook. Yeah, it's out there on Amazon and published, and she's doing a great job. And we're really excited to host her back for another workshop. And then last, certainly not least, that's kind of latest in the calendar, the book so far. This is Beyond the Capsule, How to Enjoy Liver and Other Organ Meats as a Part of Your Diet. It's with myself and Chef Alex Hamilton. How to make organ meats taste good, be part of your diet so you don't have to choke them down. There's lots of classes on offer. I hope some of those caught your eye. Maybe all of them did, right? And suddenly that class pass starts to look quite appealing. Now, we only have a limited number of those available. And like I said, it was up until September 21st that we've got this kind of introductory deal for you to take advantage of that. And so hope you do. So let me know if you got any other comments, questions, if you got any suggestions for other instructors or topics you'd love to learn about. The calendar's looking very, very, very full with lots of amazing things on offer. Please share this around and let those in your life that are interested in health, that are interested in up-leveling the food, nutrition, and the skills for preparing those, nourishing yourself and your family. Yeah, we are here to serve, and I'm excited about what is to come for this autumn. Thanks again for watching, and hope to see you at a class.